Ray Newton paid his unexpected £16,000 tax bill from HMRC, but when the threatening letters continued, it nearly destroyed him.
I was literally begging, please tell me what it is I owe. Made it look as though I was a bad person. My wife actually left me, and I got really in a state over this. I was having counselling, I was on antidepressant drugs, I was on sleeping pills. The whole world was sort of falling apart. And one particular evening on a very stormy night, I was going to basically kill myself.
Ray was saved after a member of the public intervened. His ordeal began in 2016, after the Chancellor, George Osborne, announced contractors who'd had their salaries paid through tax-free loans in schemes marketed as HMRC compliant were liable for years of retrospective national insurance and income tax in a lump sum known as the loan charge. But 8 years after Ray's original bill, HMRC suddenly tripled it.
This is the bombshell letter last year. Assessment is now $31,000. There's late payment interest of $14,000, and they've introduced this new inheritance tax assessment of just over $12,000.
HMRC have now decided he doesn't owe inheritance tax, but Ray's chaotic experience is far from unique.
Initially, the total sum was around $80,000, pretty much what I would earn in a year.
Stephen Bishop was told to join a loan scheme by the company which hired him. He reached a settlement to pay HMRC £18,000, but then they cancelled the direct debit and sent dozens of letters demanding different amounts. An inspector turned up on his doorstep, and now they're asking for £8,000 in interest.
It's soul destroying. There have been times where I have thought that potentially taking my own life would be the only way out of this.
The loan charge is set to bring in £4.2 billion for HMRC from the 25,000 cases settled so far. But another 40,000 individuals and 5,000 employers are yet to reach an agreement.
Ordinary people who are victims of mis-selling are suffering financial ruin and personal harm.
In opposition, Labour criticised the way HMRC pursued the loan charge, promising an independent review into its approach. But the review they announced in January will focus on how to get people to pay.
What the government announced and what they promised has turned into an internal HMRC stitch-up.
Do you think this is a cover-up?
Yeah, of course it's a cover-up. It's been covered up for a long time. What's been going on from start to finish has been an attempt to just brush this to one side and get on with getting the money.
Sky News have discovered another 4 people affected by the loan charge have attempted to take their own lives in the past 18 months, bringing the total to 14. That's on top of the 10 suicides already reported to the authorities. HMRC say they take the well-being of all taxpayers seriously, and they made significant improvements to their service identifying and supporting customers who need extra help. Ray and his wife are now back together, but he's sceptical about the government review.
If a proper inquiry was done, it's likely that some people will have their tax liabilities quashed. This is going to be a big bill.
The government insists the review is independent of the Treasury and HMRC, and they can't preempt its findings. But those caught by the loan charge fear the Chancellor's in no mood to throw them a lifeline. Amanda Akass, Sky News, Westminster.